Hi, I'm Cassie from Faodail Creation, and every single Wednesday I post a video right here on this channel on how to use your sewing machine and simple sewing basic tips and tricks. Now if you have a baby lock soprano or lyric, you may want to watch this, and if you are used to just using a straight stitch all the time, I'm going to show you how to use a different stitch, the shell tuck stitch. So this is what we're going to create. It's called shell tucking. Shell tucking will not work on a selvage. The selvage is the part with the dots on it where it came off the machine, or where the manufacturer is, or the design of the fabric, all that information, that's the selvage. It only works on a bias. Now the bias is where the fabric is cut on a 45-degree angle. So this would be our selvage. So I know that I have my dots up here, and in order to do the shell tucking, you would have to do it this way. Another point I would like to make is that the shell tucking is only going to work on a thin fabric. This is not going to work for you if you try it on a cotton or anything thicker than that. It has to be something thin, like a thin blouse material, or I'm working on a broadcloth. So to create this shell tuck, I'm using a baby lock soprano, and I'm going to show you the settings that I use in order to create this effect. So it comes under the first set of stitches, the utility stitches, and it's number 39, and it says shell tuck edge stitch. And on the machine it's this stitch here, number 39. So I'm just going to press this button here and I'm going to type 39, and that gives me the stitch, and it also tells me which foot to use, and it says foot J. Another setting that we are going to have to adjust is the tension. So we're going to make it all the way to number 9. Now, part of the trick of this shell tuck stitch is to make sure that the needle is going to drop slightly over the edge, so it tucks that fabric in as you go. So I'm going to raise that presser foot up, and I just want to align that needle, so I'm making sure that it's just catching just the edge so it can tuck that fabric in. So can you see here how my needle is just catching that the edge of that fabric? So we have our fabric folded over on the bias, and we're going to take it slow, and we're going to start with our shell tuck. So this is the effect you're going to end up with, and you're going to take it to your iron and you're going to just press it down. So this is how the finished shell tuck looks. I think it looks very pretty. It's going to look fantastic on blouses or detail on napkins. It'd look great on a variety of different projects. And here are a couple of other examples where I did a few more, just to show you the effect of putting more than just one in. And here on the beige. And you could switch it up on different threads as well. You could have the same thread as the fabric, you could try it on holographic thread. There's loads of different threads out there, and it would look incredible. Firstly, I would like to thank you so much for watching, and please comment down below. I read and reply back to every single one of you. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss seeing me next Wednesday. Thank you so much. Bye.